to TechniqueWOD. Today we're going to finish up our power clean series, and specifically we're going to go over the catch position. So in our last video we talked about a high quality second pulling position where we were here, good transition, we jumped, we shrugged ourselves down, and now we're going to land in a good quarter squat. Our elbows are going to be very high, and our upper arm should be roughly parallel to the ground, elbows pointing straight out. Very commonly, new people will pull, look like this, and they'll hold on to the weight. The weight's in their hands, and not resting on their shoulders like it should be. Really, in this position, I should have the weight completely on my body and not resting in my hands at all. In fact, a lot of times to demonstrate that, we'll do what we call a no hands clean. We don't generally recommend that our new people try it out, but if you've been doing power cleans for a while, it's kind of a good parlor trick, and it's a lot of fun to pull the weight and kind of just let it land on your shoulders. You're not really guiding it much with your hands. So it's kind of fun if you never tried it out. The first time you do it might be a little bit shaky. That can be your homework tonight, to go home and go to your club, your gym, and try the no hands clean. Try to get to land right on your shoulders. See if you can land in a perfect position, and you don't have to worry about catching in your hands at all because your hands are out in front of you. So it's a good way to demonstrate to someone who's brand new that you definitely do not catch it in your hands. It's also a good way to demonstrate to someone who might just have their elbows down quite a bit, that they really need to push their elbows up. By having hands out right in front, they can kind of see that it's a very similar position of the upper arm. Another thing that people tend to do is that if they have a very poor second pull and they don't jump and shrug and have elbows high, and they do the curl technique, is that a lot of times when they curl, they also lean back away from the weight. They'll pop it off, they'll go like this, and then the weight is almost above their head, and it'll come and it'll crash down on top of them. It'll look like this. So obviously we don't want to do the elbow bend curl technique. We want to jump and shrug, elbows up, and then we can just rotate our arms around the bar very easily. And one more from the front.